Alright, so a while back in one of my lives, I told a story about how my dad would go to the bar and sit next to this Vietnam vet. They'd chop it up per usual, but on this particular day, my dad would sit down next to him and he'd look at him and say, "Damn, Kent, I'm telling you, we'd have been a force to be reckoned with in Vietnam. You'd have been on my team too." "Well, what do you mean? Why is that?" my dad would say. This gentleman would go on to say, "I always recruited soldiers with vivid eyes like yours. Didn't matter what color, from blue to brown, but they just had to be bright. Guys with bright eyes like yours were always really good guys, kind, decent to others, but when it came time to battle, they would turn a switch and reach a focus like nothing I'd ever seen. They would almost become machine-like in the way they fought, like a sort of hyper-focus, if you will. And this has been heard of throughout history." Then I get this message from one of my fans on Insta. "On a point you made regarding people with bright eyes, my father has very bright blue eyes. He earned over 90 combat points and was awarded more bronze and silver stars than Audie Murphy as a young Marine fighting in the World War II Pacific. He spoke once of the phenomena that would overcome him on the battlefield. He called it the quickening. When it fell upon him like a cloud. He could move in real time through a slow motion or frozen battlefield. He could feel his enemies approaching from great distances, allowing him enough time to warn his leaders and even set up ambushes. In researching family genealogy, I noted a Comanche bloodline within 4 generations of his birth. This bloodline would pull him towards nature, while the European would pull him towards industrial.